The ICC pre-trial chamber grants the request of former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte to not attend the hearings. Lawmakers, some of them from political clans, tackle anti-political dynasty measures with multi-sectoral communities in Cebu. The former Prince Andrew is released from police custody Thursday evening after his arrest. Eric Dane, who played McSteamy on Grey's Anatomy, passes away after battling ALS. And SB19 calls out bureaucracy in its new song Visa. The International Criminal Court pre-trial chamber grants the request of former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte to skip the confirmation of charges hearing. But the court notes the decision is based on the waiver of the suspect, not on reasons related to Duterte's health. Duterte told the court on February 18 he is, quote, old, tired, and frail, adding he is waiving his right to appear in his pre-trial hearing. He also opted out of the right to monitor the hearing from jail. Duterte will officially be informed of the specific evidence against him during the hearing to be held February 24 to 27. The judges will then decide if there is enough evidence for the case to go to trial. Lawmakers tackle anti-political dynasty measures with multi-sectoral communities in Cebu on Thursday, February 19. But ironically, several lawmakers pushing the reforms themselves come from the very dynasties the proposed measure seeks to regulate. Lanao 1st District Representative Zia Adyong says the objective of the consultation was to have a legal definition and to set the parameters and the degree of consanguinity to restrict certain families from controlling power within localities. Adyong is from a political clan that has long ruled Lanao del Sur, a province in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Similarly, Cebu and much of the Visayas are strongholds of influential political clans. The Philippine Center for Investigative Journalism reports there are more than 40 congressmen in Visayas alone with connections to powerful clans. A survey by Pulse Asia in December 2025 showed 54% of adult Filipinos agreed with the passage of a law banning political dynasties. King Charles's younger brother, the former Prince Andrew, was released from police custody Thursday evening after his arrest. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor is suspected of misconduct in public office over allegations he sent confidential government documents to convicted child offender Jeffrey Epstein. The arrest comes after the U.S. Department of Justice released 3 million pages of documents relating to Epstein, who was convicted of soliciting prostitution from a minor in 2008. Those files suggested Mountbatten Windsor had forwarded to Epstein reports about countries he had visited as trade envoy. Andrew is the second son of the late Queen Elizabeth. The arrest of the senior royal, eighth in line to the throne, is unprecedented in modern times. King Charles said in a statement, "Let me state clearly, the law must take its course." Mountbatten Windsor has always denied any wrongdoing and said he regrets his friendship with Epstein. He was stripped of his prince title and booted out of Windsor in 2025. In 2022, Mountbatten Windsor settled a civil lawsuit where he was accused of sexually abusing a teenager at properties owned by Epstein. Eric Dane, the actor who played handsome Dr. Mark Sloan on the hit television series Grey's Anatomy, died on Thursday at age 53. His family released a statement saying he had passed away following a courageous battle with ALS. ALS is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a progressive disease in which a person's brain loses connection with the muscles. For 15 years, Dane played a plastic surgeon nicknamed McSteamy by female characters in the show. He also starred in the series Euphoria and said after the diagnosis he would still return to the set for its third season. Dane's family adds, throughout his journey with ALS, Eric became a passionate advocate for awareness and research. P-pop group SB19 calls out bureaucracy in its new song Visa. Pablo, Stel, Josh, Justin, and Ken say the song, a commentary on access and privilege, is inspired in part by conversations around visa denials affecting Filipino talents. Pablo explains there are stories about Filipino creatives and even athletes like tennis star Alex Ayala who struggle with acquiring visas.
I think dapat may mangyari sa government or sa sistema para naman mapadali yung proseso ng paglipad talaga.
The track combines satire, personal experience, and commentary with musical experimentation. Ken describes the song as very unconventional and unorthodox. The members add it is their way of using their influence as an anthem of awareness and, to an extent, resistance.
People might say we're apolitical or not, but I think everything's political.
Yeah.
We want to raise questions or raise
Malapit na
discussion about the things that we've been experiencing.
I think sa panahon ngayon, kasalanan ng pumikit kapag namulat ka.
And that's today's wrap. I'm Julian Cirineo. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. For more updates, download the Rappler app.